Hey, what's going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we are jumping into yet another Zombie Survivor. The full release is here, dropping August 20th. And if you guys have not seen this game, it is a Survivor-style roguelite with a strong emphasis on building a squad in the middle of your run. So with 1.0, they've added a ton of new things. We have a hub area, we have a relationship bond system with all the characters, and we've got a main storyline. So over here, we can go ahead and talk to the tank. He's got a quest for me, and if I accept it, we deepen our friendship and he gets some experience. But if we go to the mission log over here, we can see the main storyline for the game with a bunch of different objectives we can end up completing. You can even go to the canteen, and depending on their relationship, they've got different conversations that you can listen into. So there's a lot of different lore building they've added into the game. But what I'm more interested in than anything is trying out the new character on the brand new stage. So I did a practice run, because typically when you get a character and they're level 1, they don't have a ton of cool stuff. So we leveled up the Ranger a little bit. She is a pet master. She's got a dog, she's got a Falcon, and she's got a crossbow. And so we're going to see exactly what she can do, what her evolutions are like. And then we've got the Bio Lab. We'll be doing this on default difficulty, but still it's the last stage in the game. So horde health and damage is pretty high up there, and she's not incredibly beefy. So let's see if we can end up beating this stage. All right, here we are. We got our dog. We're supposed to have a bird. Where's our bird? There it is. And we got our gun. And so early game, the Rangers got some pretty insane penetration. So we can knock out multiple enemies in one shot if we can line it up. A lot of characters can't do that early on. So now we leveled up. We got our crossbow. We've got our Falcon. But most importantly of all, we've got our good boy. Your trusty friend attacks any nearby enemies. If its target has been marked, the range and damage of the attack are increased. So that's a big mechanic with the Ranger. If we shoot them with the crossbow, they're marked, and then the animals do more damage, but they also do AoE damage. So I'm going to level up the dog, because otherwise he does not attack. Now he's going to chomp down on the zombies. Not really sure it's a good idea for my dog to be eating zombies, but I don't really know the rules of this world. Not really sure if that's going to infect him. All right, let's level up the Falcon next. Your trained Falcon strikes the field with sharp claws, hitting multiple targets. Attacking marked enemies increases the damage and range of the strikes. Holy crap, the bird does a ton of damage. Looks like both of these guys just knock things out in one hit, so that works for me. And now I think I want to keep leveling up the crossbow until we can evolve it into a new weapon. So we'll level this up, reduce the cooldown, increase the damage. I'm excited to play this, man. We've got so many videos on this game, but every single time we play it, it's relaxing in a very stressful, chaotic way. Because you just have this crazy power dynamic where in the beginning it's really tough, and then you're just obliterating everything by the end. Let's go with the crossbow. It's all about getting over that curve, though, so we need to level up as quickly as possible. Keep boosting up the crossbow. I think the next level up, we might evolve it. I'm not sure what characters I want to get into my squad. I'm thinking I want the Huntress and then maybe the Mechanic. So now we've got the repeater crossbow. Rapidly fire multiple bolts in succession, switching targets when possible. Mark more targets, but lose a bit of damage potential on long range. I see, so this more so supports our animals. Okay, we can grab that. Let's do it. Dodge all these gross goo balls. Thank you, dog. I saw that. Good assist. Grab the killing frenzy. Number one rule of this game is do not get trapped in a corner, because if that happens, it's pretty much over right then and there. Let's level up the dog now. I want to see what the dog can end up evolving into. Grab this experience. And I'm going to make my way towards the healing in the top right. Let's keep leveling up the dog. So far, so good. We're one-shotting most of these guys. You fire missiles. I do not like that. I need to level up the crossbow so we can fire more times. Because we're only able to shoot twice. So let's level that up. Now we can shoot 3 times. And hopefully kill who we need to kill. So I'm going to get right up on this slime guy, shoot him down. The SOS is active, but we just took a ton of damage. Leveling up the crossbow every single time gives me another bullet. But the dog is about to evolve. We have to invest in the dog. Now let's see who we can recruit. We didn't get either of who I wanted. I could re-roll this, or I could just liberate, and we would get some money and receive a free level up, which I think might be a good idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Doberman. If the dog bites a high-priority target, such as an elite or boss-type enemy, it won't let go until the enemy is dead. That seems funny. There's another evolution for the dog, though. I'm not sure what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and level up the crossbow again, just so we get more shots. We can also start leveling up the bird because I have not given him any love. You've got a drone. Grab this health real fast. Oh, the walls are closing in. Retriever. Your dog collects timed power-ups, military training points, and cash, refreshing cooldowns of both animals. Retrieve time power-ups last longer. I actually really like that. So you'll just pick up stuff for me? I don't have to get it myself? That's nice. Yeah, I will definitely take that. We got a boss, and we do not have a ton of room. So you're going to grab that and bring it right to me. Now we get super speed. Thread the needle, thread the needle. What about the military training? Will you grab that? No shot. I think he just ran in there and grabbed that. Crossbow. No, he did not. He did not. Hold on, Joe. You're about to get yourself killed. Go get it. Yeah, no, he got it. What about the treasure chest? Yeah, I didn't think so. 1 or 2 of the military training upgrades are now of at least rare quality. Weapon attacks on full health enemies are now critical. When you get hit, create an explosion, dealing 250 explosion type damage and pushing enemies back, plus 1 tag to every damage type. If the damage type tags were at 0, give plus 3 tags instead. Interesting. So that's just going to give me extra damage on every single element. Sure, why not? I don't know what I'm going to invest in, so. Shock Spike or Barber. Fire 2 bolts in a cone with barbed wire stretched between them. The wire slashes and marks hit targets and deals bonus damage at close range. Fire single bolts of lightning that stick to enemies, causing electric discharge and marking their targets. Inflict bonus damage at long range. Let's do the Barber. Oh, dude, yeah, so we shoot out a big cone that does damage, but it also marks everything. That's insanely good. Can we grab the money, dog? Thank you. All right, now we got to start leveling up the bird so we can see exactly what he can do. All right, Falcon, you're next. What can I say, man? I'm not much of a bird guy. I always wanted a pet bird as a kid, but my parents never let me. Health regen, dodge chance, pickup range, ability area. Let's do health regen. Meanwhile, my parents were obsessed with dogs, and at one point, we had like 6 dogs. So I know them very well. Falcon. We had a Great Pyrenees. We had Nikita. We've had so many German Shepherds. Labradors. We've probably had 4 or 5 different German Shepherds at some point in my life. Man, we do not do a ton of damage with my basic attack. We're bleeding, which is nice. All right, you're going to level up soon, Falcon. Guardian or Assault. Falcon retaliates when you are hit, dodge, or parry an attack. Additionally, hitting a marked target restores at least 5 health points. Instead of just one attack, your Falcon now performs 3 separate strikes in quick succession. I'm going to take that. Let's make you more aggressive. Level up the Barber, which increases the attack size. That's exciting. All right, make sure you're marked. Okay. Dude, I don't even have to worry about grabbing things. He is so efficient. Level up the Barber. I think you've got a cooldown, though, right? Can you not get the health? If I go over here, you'll grab the money. All right, this dude is almost dead. You are a problem, man. I will say the bosses in this area are really cool. I really don't know what that drone does, but I don't want to chance it. Barber. Oh, dude, the military training. Come on, we can grab it real fast. Thanks, dog. Appreciate it. All right, we need to burst you guys down. I do not want to be in a tiny circle with 30 different bosses. I'd like to pass on this opportunity, please. There's an SOS. Holy crap. All right, we don't even have things to level up anymore. Give me more experience. I need to grab another character. SOS, please, someone help me. I don't want the SWAT. I don't want the Pyro. I'm going to re-roll this. Okay, these are both of the characters I wanted. I want the Mechanic. I want the Huntress. Transmitter. Create an expanding ring of energy when spawned, dealing electric damage. I know you've got a synergy with her. Good boy. When dog attacks a marked enemy, it drops a small freezing mine. The Huntress has a higher crit chance against marked enemies, which is also awesome. All right, let's grab the Huntress for now. So now we got double the arrows. And we need to get the heck out of here. There's some money up top, though. Penetration. We always need to grab penetration. She does so much damage, but she can only kill one person before the arrow just kaputs. So I'm going to grab that. Because everyone needs a little penetration in their lives. I also make that joke every single time I play as her. And I play as her in every video, so you guys have probably heard that one before. I'm also about to die. Something else you've probably heard many times before. No. We have barely any innate survivability, but we can get even more penetration. All right, I need to grab the loot down below if we can. Excuse me, fellas. I got no time for you booger boys. We've got some good life regen. I must add that through like standard meta progression. It has been a minute since we played this, so I don't remember all the stuff we've unlocked. For each rank of every ability you have, every survivor gains 1% bonus to ability area and duration. It's reduced by half in a full team. Frozen status lasts twice as long. Weapon attacks on full health enemies are now critical. I feel like that's actually going to be kind of insane for us. Maybe, maybe not. We can always get rid of it. What did I grab? I was clicking too fast. More experience, more max health, more ability damage. Let's go for XP. You can level up faster. Yeah, so with this game, you can aim and fire automatically, but I do not do that. It just feels much more like an action game when I'm constantly clicking the entire screen in a state of panic. All right, let's do Arrow Rain. I do love your Arrow Rain. Does so much damage. And the evolutions for it are nuts. Dog, stop barking. You're making me think you're trying to guide me towards something. But it's always just more zombies. Holy crap, how are we not taking any damage? All right, there's more treasure up top. Give me something good. What do we got? Slingshot. attack against injured enemies, have 20% crit chance and 30% critical damage. Kinetic applies injure, and almost all of my attacks are kinetic with the ranger, which means we would just have more crit damage and crit chance off the bat. Weapon projectiles are faster. Frozen stats last twice as long. I'm going to grab the slingshot. So now with all these effects stacked together, we should be critting very, very often. I don't know what this guy is. Psycho Mantis over here. Arrow penetration. Dude, he really does look like Psycho Mantis. I think he's dead. He's not dead. Let's keep running for my life and grab the military training, get the health down below, and then we're going to grab ourselves a magnet. Is that the nuke sound from Call of Duty? I think it is. We need to level up your bow so we can evolve it. But we're about to evolve your penetration too. Barbed penetration. They guarantee the injured status? Wait a second. That's gnarly. Now let's level up your bow. Keep leveling up your bow, because I want to evolve your bow. But you're going to be critting like crazy, multi-shot. Yeah, let's do the multi-shot. With the barb penetration. Everyone's going to be injured. Everyone's going to be getting hit by crits. Now we need to go into critical hit damage. Maybe we can get an item that's going to boost that. Dude, this mechanic is so stressful. If it actually filled in right where this cursor is, that would be insanity. Okay, can we get the mechanic? Well, we can't get anything if I don't finish the cooldown. Multi-shot. Wait, what happened? Is the drone stops me from grabbing items. I didn't realize that. Okay, re-roll this. We got the mechanic. The squad's here. Dude, that move is nuts. We got to focus down some of these bosses. Let's move back. Dude, I'm about to get lasered hardcore. Remote control car. Trusty spanner. That's your melee weapon. The RC car just does explosive damage. I also want to level up arrow range so we can evolve this. So let's do that first. Mechanic, we're not leveling you up yet. We'll get there eventually, but you are not my #1 priority. Considering my Huntress is like level 120 meta progression, my mechanic's at level 30. We want to level up the Huntress, because she's going to keep us alive. All right, Psycho Mantis, where are you at, my guy? He's in the back. His moves are really cool, though. The laser beam and then all these big projectiles. Transmitter. Set up a transmitter that hijacks the signal and overclocks the stats of abilities used by survivors within its range. You can overclock my animals? Okay, all right. Overclock my animals. What? Military training? That's 100 health. I don't think that's worth it, though. I would rather... I'm gonna banish some of these. Wait a second. Weapon critical damage. Let's grab that. Let's give it to the Huntress. Because we've got such good crit synergy going on right now. And let's try to grab this item. Toilet paper. Yeah, I definitely need that right about now. Giant enemy crab. When a damage dealt against a full health enemy is a critical hit, the final damage amount is 1/2 times higher. I feel like we have to get that. Also, why doesn't it just say 50% higher? I don't know fractions, man. Get these fractions out of my face. So yeah, our crit damage is gonna be kind of busted. And we should hopefully be one-shotting nearly everything besides the bosses. That's what it seems like. Let's go down here and grab the money and grab the health. And let's also grab the multi-shot. I want to evolve your weapon one more time. All right, the electric dude, he's got to go down. This guy's also insane. Toxic arrows, explosive arrows, or freezing arrows. None of these really synergize well with what we're building. I really like the explosive arrows, but that if I had a tank or something that had the mines that dropped, I'm gonna go ahead and get the zombie decoy for now. I think there's a fourth element she can get. I want to say she's got bleeding arrows. Let's level up your basic attack mechanic. I could be wrong. It's been a minute since I played, like I said. Oh, there's a research pod now. Okay. Not really sure I'm going to have much of a chance to do that right now. All right, me and you, man. One-on-one. Down you go. Killing frenzy. Dog, if you will. Grab that military training, please. Good boy. Get the money. I am not going for the SOS yet. Let's do arrow rain. And let's do the research pod. That SOS will just sit there. Okay, we got to collect these samples. Honestly, it should be pretty easy. I think our strong suit really is just plowing through all these small zombies. The bosses were struggling a little bit, for sure. Dog, get the money! No dollars left behind. There's a magnet. I don't know if the dog can grab that. Okay, arrow rain. I think that's all you can get. So let's grab explosive arrows. Downpour. Arrow rain now occurs multiple times, +1 for every 10% of ability duration stat above 100%. No, let's go for the basic attack. Now I can give you a Lancer. Deadly Invention, which either cuts enemies up close or shoots them down at a distance. I do love Gears of War. Give me that. Man, we leveled up so many times. We'll grab Thunderstruck. Few single arrows are launched, each creating electric explosions on hit. Because that is a little bit of kinetic damage as well, which we definitely want. Nice! This is done. Grab the SOS. And let's finally grab explosive arrows. We get some armor down below. Glass of milk. Glass of milk is so good. So is the balloon. If you're below level 100, gain 2% XP per second. Receiving damage causes it to pop. It's so good, though. All right, don't get hit. Save the balloon for as long as possible. All right, level up that Lancer. Level up that Lancer. Turn this in. Okay. Now I can get a power up to my status effects, but we definitely want to go into kinetic. Now we got 48 kinetic. Just do my best not to get hit here. Dude, those lightning arrows, so good. I'm gonna grab the health real fast. My balloon's gonna pop. There's no way. The nuclear bomb is going to blow up my balloon. Lancer. I don't know if I have another weapon evolution unlocked for you or not, mechanic. Bob and weave. Let's go for the Lancer again. The balloon's going down. There's no way I am trapped. XP modifier. No! What did I get instead? A med kit? Can I look at it? Restore 100% HP when you take this item. Well, I don't know if that counts. Every 5th health pack now restores 100% HP and more max HP. All right. I had it for a decently long time. All right, this is not good. We got the glass of milk, which I said is amazing. We get more max HP every single time we defeat 100 basic enemies, 2 elites, or 1 boss. Our survivability is going to skyrocket. And we only need to survive for 6 more minutes. Explosive arrows. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. First off, you do have an evolution. Awesome. The nitro gun. Fire a lightweight grenade filled to the brim with rapidly expanding liquid nitrogen. But that means you've got another weapon too that might work better with what we're speccing into. So I'm going to grab the bear trap. Let's move down, get the super speed, go fast. And let's get this health. Very nice. There's so many elites down there. What is going on? If you guys could spare me a single second to grab this magnet, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, explosive arrows. Chainsaw? Rip and tear. Bonus damage at direct range. That does not synergize well at all, but I want it. All right, we get a chainsaw now. Transmitter. Chainsaw. You know, that does cut a path out for us. I'm not hating it. Zombie decoy. Zombie decoy's great. Does exactly what it says it does and just takes their attention away. There's some money on the left side. While my main goal, of course, is to beat this stage, my secondary goal is to get as much cash as possible so we can level up this ranger and see exactly what she can keep unlocking. And with nearly 50 grand, we're doing a good job. Level up the chainsaw. Money in the bottom left. And so at this point, we'll just systematically keep walking in circles, grabbing all the cash, and try not to explode. Weapon damage. Well, let me see. We also have ability area, which would be nice for the Huntress, but I'm thinking we go weapon damage and we give it to the mechanic. Because you are literally cutting our way through the crowd. Give me the chest! No! I wonder if that kills me or just does damage. I don't think I want to find out. Dude, your chainsaw is so strong. All right, now we can get this treasure chest. Oh, wait, no, you got drones. Drones are dead. Psycho Mantis is back. For each damage type tag with a bonus of at least 3+. Wait a second. While this item is in your inventory, bonuses from the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald Gem items are doubled. So we're going to get a ton of experience, a ton of cash, and a bunch of dodge chance. Yeah, I will take a money multiplier. Oh, you can't hurt him while he's doing these moves. So just wait for it. Keep chainsawing him. Down he goes. Keep leveling up that chainsaw. I really like this chainsaw. I will say, honestly, I think the stage before this might be harder. The one that has trains trying to run you over the entire time. I mean, don't get me wrong, the decontamination thing is kind of stressful, but you have such a large window to get to safety. All right, Joe. You're having way too much fun with a chainsaw, and you're going to kill yourself. Ignore Psycho Mantis. Let him live his life. We've got a killing frenzy in the bottom right. Level up the transmitter. I want the money. We got the money. Treasure chest. He's going to blow. Okay. I want the Ruby and Sapphire. I don't know exactly what they do. Survivor flashlights cover more distance, more crit damage. Okay, sure, why not? We've already got so much crit stuff going for us, right? It'd be dumb not to grab that. Let's go for the bear trap again. Bear trap. Bear trap fire. Now let's do the zombie decoy. Bear trap arrows. Trap additionally fires frozen arrows around on activation. You can try that. I'm just trying to spec all of her special abilities into as much slowdown and crowd control as possible. And that's what the decoy is also helping us out with too. Eventually we can end up leveling up the decoy to move. Exactly what I wanted. And so now the decoys will slide around and pull the zombies away from us, just giving us more control overall of the environment. We'll do the transmitter again. You can tell I played this game so much, so now I know exactly what I want to end up grabbing. Network. Place more weaker transmitters which connect to each other. Crossing the connection line provides a 3-second bonus of weapon damage and electrifies or burns passing enemies. Transmitter now grants an even stronger boost, which scales up the closer you are to the center of its signal. Sure, why not? Let's increase the boost, the signal boost. Oh, man. Just keep moving. Thank God. I was lasting a little too long for comfort. Get out of the corner. Let's go get some help. It's the last minute, the final countdown. Health regen. Give me that right now. Heal up. Why is everything exploding? Sure, why not? Remote control car. I think that's the last thing we can get. Dude, the medkit proc just now and gave us full health. That was insanely useful. Also, the glass of milk is going insane. We have so much health. Give me the money. Give me the money. We have $67,000. This is truly a joyous occasion. Honestly, this is a lot less crazy than I'm used to the end of the stages being. All right, later, fellas. Look at that beautiful sunlight that's somehow breaking into this laboratory. Okay, so, wow. The Ranger, that's kind of crazy. To be fair, I didn't really build them with the best synergy, but the Ranger's level 30 and did nearly as much damage as the Huntress, who was level 133. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Okay. How many times did we level up? That's the big question. There we go. So not only did we unlock new evolutions for you, the Ranger, we unlocked some for the mechanic too. So let's see exactly what you can end up doing now. Training yard. Flare bolt. Ignite the repeater crossbow bolts, increasing their efficiency even further. Its projectiles penetrate, mark, and can burn multiple targets at a time. Animal whistle. Blow a whistle. This causes all nearby enemies to be marked and stuns some of the enemy targets that are closest to you. Put out an incense holder that releases a pleasant smell every 2 seconds. Each pulse grants a stacking critical chance bonus for your whole team. Guys, that has been yet another Zombie Survivors. I'm going to call it here. I did exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to check out the new stage, check out the new character. There is a ton of stuff to do in this game. Now I've got to go back through and do the storyline. We have to start with the first stage on the default game mode to find a black box and complete a run with it in your inventory. So it looks like we'll have different challenges that we need to complete so we can further the story of the game. And then every other character's got their own storyline too. So there's a bunch of stuff we got to get started on. If you guys enjoyed, let me know down below. Hit that like button. Leave me a comment if you want even more, yet another Zombie Survivor. And if you've watched me so far and have not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing, man? We are getting closer and closer to 200K. Be part of the movement. That's going to be it for me. I will see you guys next time. Take care.